Good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Hey.
Hey.
Hi. At this moment, all representatives are assisting among clients. Please stay in.
I mean, let's be honest. That would be better. That would be better.
Yeah.
Santa Barbara's in the house. Fernando, guess what I just found out?
What?
I just talked to Eric Russell at Rockford Fosgate.
Ooh, good news.
Our plans to release the Rockford video are a go.
Tomorrow.
So tomorrow morning, you guys are going to get the Rockford Documentary.
Very nice.
That I'm so excited to get this out into the everyone can see.
Out of the system?
Yes, because we've lived it. We've already watched it. I've probably watched it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And I know they've watched it 50 times. There's already 50 views on it from them, making sure it had everything that it needed.
For sure.
So yeah, just to get it out for everyone else to enjoy, to me is super exciting.
Oh my God, that's a good news.
That is good news
for you guys too. So
yeah,
so you guys can see.
Oh, you're gonna see some behind the scenes at Rockford, man. Oh my gosh,
dude.
It'll be awesome. Can you do Maestro iData with Bose stereo? No, Boss. Sorry, no, you can't. Okay, you can't do Maestro controls. You can use it as a smart interface, but you can't use it to get your gauges and tire pressure and all that stuff.
They're not compatible, right?
No, they're not. A quarter Civic. This is a Civic that we're working on. It is a Civic, and we're Fernando's on the passenger side because I just got out of his way, which I'll show you why I was in his way. But we'll start over here in the driver's side of the car. This has a set of Alpine R-types up in the dash up here. So we did R-type components up front and a set of R-type coaxials in the rear.
So the question is R-type or is type R?
It's type R, I believe.
Okay.
Oh no, it says R-type. No, it's R-type now.
It's R-type.
So for South Carolina.
Okay.
What does it say? Oh, sorry. They're R series now. Yeah, whatever.
There's no type. It's series.
It's just a series.
Come on, man.
So it's an R. We did not use the Metra on this. Fortunately for us, this is the base model. Do you have a light over here? Do you have a light on this? Is there one? No, is there a light over here? Okay. Hey, from Mobile Toys in College Station. What's happening? MTI in the house. So what we did in this, Fernando, where's your light that you said we had?
My light, it's right there.
Where?
Right there.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, literally totally out of view.
Oh, dude.
Dude, it was in my blind spot.
How is it gonna be your blind spot? You're taller than me.
That's, but not right at the moment. No, this does not have the factory amplified system. So over here, you'll see there is a kicker key mounted up in the kick panel. This is going to be running our front stage. So there's the kicker key bolted in. There's 2 factory bolts right here. You can see one here. You can see the other one there. So we made a bracket, bolted in. There's a clip behind here, so the kick panel still goes on. We ran our own tweeter wires into the car. So this is our wire here. So this will be an active front system going into this. Let me get out of the way.
Oh, thank you. It's like
here's your light back.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. People are working over here. This guy's funny. So behind the radio, this is the Access T-harness that we used. So we modified the Access T-harness. This is going to plug in to the back of the radio. This is our tweeter wire coming from the driver's side. This is our power wire. We haven't run this yet, so this will be for the kicker key. That's just chilling out here. Hasn't been run yet. Fernando's already mounted the bass knob here because what we're doing is the Rockford P310 is going to go in here. He had this in a previous car that he wrecked. And so this is now going to go into this. This is what I'm doing right here. These are the wires for that. They come out of the side here and that'll plug in, and then the Velcro sticks to the back of the seats how he wanted it. So that's what's happening. So I need to run this up. Fernando's already drilled a hole underneath the hood into here somewhere, and then it'll get hooked up to the battery. All right, let's go back and answer a couple of these questions. We need a 5-channel kicker key. We do.
Ask them.
No, we already have. Listen, there's a lot of things that they want to do that, obviously Kip likes to do the whole... The reality of it is they have a lot of products that they want to come out with, but they just, right now with the market the way it is, it's just hard to do. So a lot of that stuff has just been put on the back burner. We were talking about this today because there's certain products that we'd like to have, like a 5-channel with the DSP built into it that's reasonably priced. That would be spectacular. And it's hard to do right now is really just what it comes down to. Normally, these are the things we'd probably start to see in 2022, 2023. And now it's probably going to be like 2024, 2025, which just seems so far away. But who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Chip production will go up. We'll be able to get access to these things. But right now, things are just so expensive, too. It's just like, you try to keep these things at these price points, and they're trying really hard, but when they're losing money to do it. So we know it can't last because they're banking on the prices going back down. And then it all balancing back out. But if the price doesn't go back down, that means everything's going to go back up, and it's just going to suck. So, yeah. How are you like the new handheld lights? What kind are they? Oh, well, thank you for asking. So these over here, Fernando has this mounted over here. So it's an Astro light, and it's magnetic. So it just sticks here. One set comes with the base and the one light. Then you have to buy the separate light to charge on here. So it just comes as a one light kit. On the side here, you have this button on the bottom that activates both sides, which is really cool. However, when you accidentally press this and you don't want them both on and you're blinding yourself and you keep rotating it and you're like, ow, that sucks. And that turns them off. And then you hit this, it'll give you the cool LED here at the top, which has lasted surprisingly a lot longer than our previous. Most of the time, that's the first thing that dies. And then when you hit it again, you get the one side light that comes on, and one more time, and it shuts it all off. So, and it's like you got to kind of like rock it a little bit because it wants to stick there, which is wrong. As you can see, it's going to fall. Then and then boom, you get the red and the green lights, and now it's charging. So we're really happy with them. We'll need to do a full review and put links to them and all that other fun stuff. But before we do that, obviously, we want to have a couple months with them, beating them up, dropping them, kicking them, sticking them places that they aren't supposed to be stuck, and see how well they do. So once we've done that, and we're confident that they're not going to fall apart on us, because the last that we bought that we were hoping, all of those died. Like, I don't even think... Yeah, we don't even have them anymore because they all died. Like, we bought these pieces of crap, the Sabres, which we love the Sabres. I think I bought 6 of these. They're all dead. They didn't make it, so those lights sucked. Whereas we still have the original Sabre, like from years ago. We still have one of those left. This original Sabre that they don't make anymore, that thing never says die. Like, it's just a trooper. We lost one, or we'd still have both, and we would have never had to buy a second one. But yeah, it's just a beast. Kicker needs to release a woofer grill. I agree. I don't know anybody in speaker manufacturing. I know them, but I don't have anybody on like speed dial, or I could be like, hey, where's my speaker grills? That's understandable with the way the world is at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of things that we want. And there's a lot of manufacturers that want to do stuff for us. We're just, they're just not. Oh, our tape came in. We just can't get it. Did you have a chance to check Teespring? Yeah, we checked and they're not there. Did I have a chance to fix it? No, Christian, not yet. Advantages of DSP. Wonderful that you asked. There's a lot of advantages of DSP, and we'll list them off while I sit in the car, because it's just easier. First things first, DSP. Something that all DSPs have is integration, meaning how do I get into this radio in the dash? whether it be high level to low level, whether it be high level to low level with summing, whether it be digital, whether it be RCA. Most DSPs are going to give you the ability to integrate into it in multiple ways. So for example, some of them will have USB inputs, Bluetooth inputs, and aux inputs along with all those other analog inputs. That means that when you come into a factory system like this, I have the ability with a DSP to not have to worry about how I'm going to integrate in. The only thing I have to worry about is how many channels does that DSP have, and how many channels do I have coming out of the radio. So as far as integration goes, the DSP does make it a lot easier. That's not to say that there aren't good high-level to low-level adapters out there that'll do similar things, but not the same thing. Next is dealing with what this factory radio is putting out, meaning this has a factory curve built into it, EQ-wise, that isn't necessarily what my new speakers want to see. So for example, like in this car, it has cheap plastic tweeters, which I'll show you. Has these little cheap plastic style tweeters that they've been literally making forever. I mean, I had a set of these 30 years ago. You know, standard magnet, nothing special, made out of plastic. We're going to put a much better tweeter in there, this R series from Alpine tweeter in there. Well, they're not made to sound the same way. They react differently. This has boost and cut for those tweeters and for those mid-range and everything like that. A DSP allows us to go in there and change that to our liking. Not only change it to our liking, it allows us to change it for that side of the car and for this side of the car. For that tweeter, for that mid-range if I'm going active, and this tweeter, this mid-range if I'm going active. If I'm going passive, it goes back. I can EQ that side, I can EQ this side. So like for this, the factory stereo is just 4 channels of audio. So it just has EQ left, EQ right. I could work with that, or I could go active and have even more adjustment. For this, we're putting in the kicker key in biamp mode, which means we're going to be running it 2 channels in, a left and a right, front, and it's going to be powering the mid-range on channels 3 and 4 and the tweeters on channels 1 and 2, giving us maximum amount of equalization for this front stage. Now the nice thing about the kicker key is it's an auto EQ feature, meaning there's nothing for us to do other than put the mic right here and let it run and do its thing. And a conventional DSP, we'd be able to do that all on the laptop or an iPad and adjust them the way we want using an RTA. Next thing, of course, is crossovers. We have an unlimited amount of crossovers when using most DSPs, meaning I can pick any frequency I want, I can pick any crossover slope I want. It's there to be had. And then the next thing that a DSP is going to offer is time alignment or delay. The ability to move around the positioning through audio in milliseconds of delay into the car. So for example, when I'm sitting here at the driver's seat and the only speaker I can hear is that one right there, or it'd be this one really, but a lot of cars it's up here because that is the closest speaker to my head and I really can't hear that one. Well, if I was to add delay to this and push it out farther by basically holding it before I release it, would give me the illusion of it's farther away, that would move the sound more neutrally into the center of the vehicle or wherever I'd like it. Some people like it here, some people like it here, some people want it here, wherever. Having that ability to do that is something that a DSP will give you. So that's the advantages of a DSP as opposed to just basic integration. What's up, Oscar? Nice. Astro, they're a good company. I'll look into them. Very good. I mean, so far we've really liked them. I also got 2 Astro lights that I've had for over 7 years. Man, I hope they last 7 years. Jesus. Because they're not cheap. Hello from Brandon. Getting ready to watch new Ghostbusters. Oh, stay awesome. I haven't seen that yet. I've heard it's really good. Yeah. Like, everyone was like having like teary-eyed moments of like going to see that with their dad or something like that. I was like, damn, all right, I gotta go see this. Hey, I have to put my W7 in storage for a little. Is there anything I can do to keep the foam surround good? No, not really. Put it in a bag maybe so that you can keep the particulates and the bugs and all that stuff off of it. I mean, I would go for a bag, maybe get a little bit of that silicone, you know, the moisture stuff and put it in there. that'll give it the best chance it has. I mean, when the manufacturers ship them, that's how they store them, is in bags with silicone inside of them, silicone gel, the little particulates. So if you're looking to store it, my guess is you probably want to store it the same way. Two-way versus three-way. My car is three-way from the factory. You talked about the ARC audio card changing your mind. What's never really changed my mind was changing his mind. If you have a three-way set, by all means, do the three-way set. It only makes sense to do what you have access to. More the debate is, do I have to go through the work to put in a three-way set if I have a two-way set? But if you've got the three-way set, just do it. You'll appreciate yourself for it. It just gives you more speakers to produce the same sound, which gives you a little bit more control. Some people will say a little bit more definition. You know, it's worth it though. Who uses Kicker these days? I mean, a lot of people. It's one of the largest brands in car audio on the face of the earth. So, I mean, who doesn't use Kicker these days? I mean, we have a Kicker key in here that makes some excellent products. Can I run an ACR1 with the D5 1300? I don't like the... No, sorry, you can't. Gotta use the ACR3. My bad. They're bad. I know. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Dean, need an RTA like pronto, please. I need to take a day off of work so I can finish the website. That's really what it comes down to, I think. You're funny. Saturday I will be off work, but I have to go see my long-lost sister that I haven't seen in 15 years. So, we will not be doing a show Saturday. For those of you guys that are curious, we're not doing one. And Fernando's off the week after, which I'm trying right now to get Jeff on. So I'll let you guys know about that. If not, I will be finding a special guest to have on instead of Fernando. It won't be the same, I know, but we'll get somebody on for sure, because we got to do the show, and I love having guests on to fill in for Fernando. It adds a lot of fun to the show. And after last night, him falling asleep during the show, I guess it'll be okay.
Yeah, I was like, where the questions are.
Also, don't forget, as I said at the opening of this, tomorrow, Rockford Fosgate, the secrets, the mysteries. The video will be up tomorrow. You'll have all week to watch it. It's an hour and a half long of fun and excitement. And what?
And tomorrow?
All right. Well, yes. All right. So that's going to be tomorrow morning. Then for the rest of the week, you'll have that. So don't feel rushed to watch it. Take your time. Watch it on the big TV. It's awesome, guys. To me, it was awesome. Fernando thinks it's awesome. We both had a great time doing it. We hope you guys have a great time watching it. But tomorrow night, we'll have Brian Schmidt on from Mobile Solutions. He's going to do some arts and crafts with us. He's going to talk and answer some questions about the expo that's coming up in March. So that'll be here. He's not coming to the studio. We're going to do it via the interwebs, just like when we had Mel on the other night.
Cables.
So we're going to be doing that. So we'll have some fun with that. I'm pretty excited. We've never had him on the show before like this. He's been on the show because we've been to his facility, but we've never actually had him on the show doing any cool Brian Schmidt stuff. So I'm super excited to have him on. I think there might be some form of a promo code also associated with that.
So you better tune in.
Maybe? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I would love converting to two-way with better speakers be worth losing a driver. Ooh, so I see what you're saying there. So this is the dilemma for sure. So Fernando.
Yes.
Would you do a set of, let's say, Focal Flax 3-ways,
okay,
or a set of KRS-2 2-ways?
Like you say earlier, right? If you have the 3-way set,
yep,
I believe I would do the 3-way set.
Yes. Just
because the mid-range, and you're gonna have that frequency, like wider, right? A wider sound, just because the 3-way. I would do the 3-ways.
And I agree with him. I just wanted him to say that. That way it sounds way better coming from him.
Yeah, I would do the 3-way. I love the K2s, believe me.
But no, that's really the thing. Now, yeah, what if we're talking go down the other way? What if we're talking access 3-ways or 2-way Focal Flax? No, we're talking similar price points. So like, it's similar price points. So if we're looking at an inexpensive 3-way set, like a set of access or a set of 2-way Focal Flax, I feel the same holds true.
Yeah. It's no different.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Well, there you have your answer. What is holding the IRT back from being available? The website. The website isn't done. It's really what it is. It's just the website, because that's how we're going to order them and track them and ship them and deal with taxes and all that other fun crap that I don't want to have to deal with. Can you manage tweeter crossovers with Kicker Key?
Manage?
When you set it to bi-amp mode, channel 1 and 2 are your tweeter or mid-range channels. So like if you're doing like a middler, it auto-detects which one it is when it's doing its setup and sets the appropriate crossover point, which I believe is a default 3200. It has always worked, and we put multiple different types of speakers on it, from Morel to Alpine to basic Rockford speakers. Basically every brand that we sell have been on a Kicker Key. It always does the job. But the only crossover point you do have to set is on channel 3 and 4, which is the bottom for the mid-bass. DSP, more control, better custom sound to user. Yes, Christian.
So behind.
I know. I'm gonna catch up. There we go. Catch up. Fernando can't do show alone. He needs someone to wake him up.
Yeah.
Fernando, okay. He'd have nobody to wake up. Yeah. Actually, it's funny. Opinion on Hertz amps. They're nice. They're small. They're compact. Put out a decent amount of power. Anytime you can run three-way, run three-way. I run two-way to keep factory look.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's basically it. I'm with you. Reprogramming my steering wheel controls with the WebLink Maestro app. It was easy, recommend. I 100% agree with you. I really, it's funny. With this shortage of products that we've ran into, we've gotten to be able to use a lot more iData interfaces, because like the number one radio that we had surplus of was the 7000 series Kenwoods of some kind. The one that we reported on Friday on the news show that we do on Dean and Fernando's Car Stereo Clips, as the number was like number 2 and number 5 top sellers. We had a ton of those to sell. Those are all iData compatible. So anytime we did one, we always used iData. Now keep in mind, every radio is iData compatible in that you can use it as a smart harness, but not for gauges and doors and all those other sub features. Those it has to be iData compatible for. But all of those Kenwoods were, so we just did a ton of them. And it was like, I don't want to do anything other than those, because like programming those steering wheel controls, that's so awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm used to pressing buttons and turning dials and hitting things and having them work. And this is, dude, iData. We've said it a million times. As you know, they were a sponsor of the show for a long time. Yeah, it's just so much easier. There's no question about it. Dean, Christmas presents going in the mail Friday. Oh, Bobby, you're the man. Thank you so much. Three-way also helps move the soundstage as high as possible. It can do that. That is true. Yes, it does. It does give you more upfront sound. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this. When it comes to middlers, like just a mid-range with no tweeter, it's got to be a really special middler. So for me, I like the tweeter option. So like I think is more the question, whether you have a middler and a mid bass or a tweeter and a mid bass. I think after everything we've done and all that, I'm 100% on I want a tweeter and a mid bass and not a middler and a mid bass. Like, I'm not doing a middler and a mid bass. I didn't enjoy that at all. I've not heard one that I've been like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Okay.
I think it has to be a tweeter up there, or a coaxial of some kind, just because it just sucks without it. Dean, did you see the Metra fix I sent you? I did see the Metra fix I sent you. You sent me. I read it last night, and he actually posted an update to that where it actually didn't fix the problem. The mic was not as efficient as the factory mic. So where he thought it had fixed the problem, it really hadn't, because he was having to yell into the microphone. So it kind of helped, but it didn't solve the issue. He has to yell into the microphone in order for people to hear him and not hear the echo. So it's not really a solution. It's just a more inefficient microphone. But it did lead me to believe that it's not because he didn't use the Metra piece. He just went Tosh Link out into the helix, and he has the issue. My guess is that the issue isn't the Metro piece. It's something wrong with the car, that it's doing its noise cancellation through the factory amplifier. And when you take the factory amplifier out or bypass it, you're going to have that problem unless someone can create or mimic the software that they put into it. So I think it's a much bigger problem than just saying Metra, didn't do this. I think there's a real issue here, and we might not be able to get around this, which kind of sucks, but that might be the case. Did you buy the Mustang because it's a 3-way from the factory? Yes.
Yeah. But that was about it.
What's that?
That was about it.
That was about it. Yeah, that and the top came off. What's up, Mel?
Hey.
Hertz posted a Mercedes spinning tweeter install. Looks clean. Oh, that was from Studio In-Car.
That was, yeah.
So if you guys don't follow Studio In-Car here on Instagram, I strongly recommend you do it. They're in Europe, and they're a huge Audison Hertz dealer, and they do some amazing...
Oh my God.
Audison Hertz Audison.
Yeah.
Really?
Sony GS9s.
But they do a ton of product with them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That was actually the factory tweeter spins when it does that, because it comes out and it hides. They just were able to integrate back into it, which is really neat. So that was cool. Trying to get over a cold. Sorry to hear that, Mel. My wife is too. Soon Haley are both. Yeah, come to the hot weather. Yeah. Texas is probably hotter than it is here.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. Is it bike riding weather still? What's for lunch?
What's that?
I got a banana. I'm pretty excited about eating here, and as soon as I get off here.
I got chips and salsa.
Yeah, do you have chips and salsa? I was gonna say you don't have chips.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah. Where you got a muffin? Anyways, that's what we got going on today, guys. A Honda. If you wanted to see what we're talking about, head back towards the beginning of the video. Also, as I said, tomorrow the Rockford video will be out. Tomorrow night, 6:30. Facebook. Not going to be there. We're going to be on YouTube. Tomorrow, YouTube, 6:30. Brian Schmidt, Mobile Solutions, Arts and Crafts. Tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. like always. Rockford video. You guys have a great rest of your day. This has been 5 Minutes 5-Star. Fernando.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
With Credit Loan Associates, and I'm just following back up with an approval I was able to get you.
Same message.
How many times did she call?
Different name.
Hello, this message is for Fernando.
Oh my God, man.
I was gonna say, she had a different name that time?
All these are different names.
But it was the same girl. I wonder if she knows if...
Hey, this is Olivia from the National Debt Enrollment Center, and I'm just following back
Wow.
up as I have an approval. I think
Kayla, Olivia. Yo, what's up, Johnny? It's Monday. It is Monday, and in about a half hour, we'll be up on Facebook having a good time, playing along, answering questions. Pretty excited about that.
Playing alone.
What's up, Oscar?
What's up, man?
But now we're just sitting here waiting.
Waiting.
Did do some work, but today was a fun day. Today was a day of exploration.
Yeah.
We got to explore a brand new...
It was an Explorer? Nah, it was a Ranger.
No, it was a day of exploration.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
On a Ford Ranger. Mm-hmm. So we got neck deep into a Ranger to see all the fun that it had. I'm picking up all my acrylic that I need to finish my Tesla.
Very nice.
There you
I'm
go.
excited how everything's going to turn out.
Somebody's going to go broke here in a minute.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. What's up from San Antonio, Oklahoma? Beautiful and 72. Really?
Oklahoma.
Wow, I think it's colder here.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Hey, Dean, I sent you the fix.
60 right now.
No, I didn't. Where did you send it to me? I sent you the fix for the AX, DSPX, and Accord mic fix. Did you have... I honestly... What did you send it to me? Where did you send it to me, I should say. Because I have not seen it. Aston Snipes. and I'd love to. So, yeah. What's up, guys? Last year you are going crazy with giving away or preparing for it.
Yeah.
We're obviously not going to be doing the 12 Days of Christmas this year just because nobody has any product. No. And the ones that do, I don't want to ask them for it because, that would be mean. No. However, that is not to say we are not going to have stuff to give away. We're working right now with a very special giveaway. Nothing crazy, nothing but special nonetheless. So we're trying to iron that out in the next couple days to get that taken care of. If that happens, that is going to be really cool. But again, it's nothing like last year. It's not over the top, very simple, very basic, but it will be a really sweet giveaway. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hi guys. Hello from Chicago. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, Bobby, Oscar.
That 3/4 acrylic is expensive.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's going to cost more than the car. What's up, Mom always said? 60, and you have a hoodie on, Nando. We had the door open, and it was cold. I mean, you got to remember, man, we're not used to we're not used to this stuff, all right? That's why we live here.
Empathy.
Oh, totally. Send it to 5-star Insta. All right, I'll take a look at it. I haven't. Yeah, I never looked there. So thank you. I'll check it out. What's up, dudes? What's up? Very cool. IRTA coming. That's all I got. Coming. Hopefully this week will be better. Yeah. Hey, you guys still doing the amp dyno at 13.5 volts? Yes, and actually we should have some Kenwoods and JVCs that just came off of NDA, so their new motorsport stuff that they're talking about. So we should hopefully have the amp dynos and all that for those. Right now, though, my focus is on my website, so that's what I'm just doing. So. According to plan, if all goes according to plan, Wednesday we have a doubleheader Wednesday. We should be releasing the Rockford video on Wednesday, which you're gonna get that. That's the one video for the whole week. It's an hour and a half long. It's a full-on movie. I figure we're gonna give you a full week or a full 3 days to deal with that because it's a ton of content. And then also Wednesday here live at 6:30. We're going to have Brian Schmidt from Mobile Solutions on to talk to us a little about the expo, as well as he's going to be doing some arts and crafts for us. So that ought to be really cool. I'm excited about that. And they're going to be cool arts and crafts that are geared towards you guys, our audience. We're not going to be doing like
crazy stuff.
Wood fab and all that other stuff. It's going to be something unique just that we had them put together just for you guys. So we're pretty excited about that. It will not be from Morel. I mean, we could probably get a hold of Natasha and have her send us some stuff, but I don't know. I just don't. This year's been really rough for the manufacturers. Last year was cool. There was product, and everyone was feeling kind of down. This year's just hard on manufacturers. So I just don't feel it be fair of us to ask of us. Well, you guys can ask whatever you want, but I don't want to ask them for product because everyone's just screaming, and it's like even if they had product to give us, I mean, it's gonna be stuff nobody wants. So
no, it's just no.
I decided to go 4-way front stage. What size would you use, and what frequency crossover points? I mean, I figured if you decided to do that, you'd kind of already know all that stuff. I mean, that's kind of Quit that yawning. It's contagious. Did I yawn or did you yawn?
I yawned.
You yawned?
Yes.
How about the rulers as giveaways? Like I said,
nothing crazy. Nothing.
If we do anything this year, it's going to be really simple and basic. It was a lot of work last year, and honestly, we're
gonna give away.
It was way too much work.
We're gonna give away shout-outs.
Yeah, we'll give away shout-outs. It was way too much work. I mean, the idea last year was to kind of roll things down for us to take a break because, we're kind of tired. It's really busy season, and then we had all of that to do, and it was just a lot. And so I don't want to go through that again right now. I kind of got enough on my plate, and I don't have any more time. And if I do it, Sue will probably divorce me.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're funny. Because she's kind of over it. She's, so, yeah. Serious question now.
Serious question.
Did you discontinue some 5-star teas? Ooh. I haven't. However, they may have because the artwork may have been too old. So I can go and check and see if some have been discontinued. And if they are, I just have to re-upload the artwork. They send out emails all the time, and sometimes you actually just don't pay attention. Actually, I'm thinking I sent to your personal Instagram. Oh, so the Dean one. I'll look at the Dean one then. Nice. In 22 in northern Minnesota today. See, there you go. It's 22 in northern Minnesota today.
Ooh, 22. That's crazy.
Fernando's checking the site. All right, he'll do that. Dean, art. To be or not to be? That is the question. I should have read it like, to be or not to be? That is the question. That was bad. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I did that. I prefer to be. I don't not want to be. I like to be. What do we miss?
I don't know what you. I don't see the new one.
Yeah, go back down. Go back down. No, the other way. Down.
That's it. That's it. That's what you.
Oh.
Did. The new one is not there. If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The new world.
Yeah, that is weird.
There.
Yeah, all right. I'll have to figure out what happened there and re-upload it. Wow, that is strange.
It's not strange. It's
that is strange. All right. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Why not dyno a trio on the wall? Because it doesn't work. The trio's dead. Hi guys, I'm doing the same setup on that Tacoma you guys did with all the Hertz speakers. How can I get the same tweeter brackets with the laser logo and the little Hertz logo on the door? I'd like to say you could get them from us, but the likelihood of that happening is pretty thin. It's not going to happen. If you know somebody with a laser, I could probably send you the stuff to do it. What's up, Dean and Fernando from Trinidad? Very cool. Can't wait for Wednesday. I can't either. I'm pretty excited. Any idea? My DQ-DX has a mono front channel, no sound when fade to the front left. Off the top of my head, no, but there's a bunch of jumpers in there. Did you take it apart and do any of the jumpers inside of it? That would be my first question. But something like that, you really, yeah.
You put I instead of Y.
Does he spell with a Y?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll change it.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he spelled it with an I.
No.
All right, I'll change it. I'll do that right now.
Yes, please.
Yep. I'll fix that immediately.
All right. So I was just checking what's going on.
Well, here, you hold this then and read some questions while I fix that.
All right. So.
Wow. Open reset.
I missed you guys on Saturday.
I missed me on Saturday too.
Who sells sound dampening? Foam for the rear deck. Look on the DNF, but I didn't see nothing. No.
Well, if you just want foam,
yeah,
I like closed-cell foam. You can get that from Resonex.
Resonex. Okay.
They sell just
the foam.
Just regular foam.
Yeah.
That is Nick Apicilla's.
Yeah. Just with a Y. Again? Just with a Y. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Slow down. That's not it.
Yep.
Anyways, he sells just closed cell or just foam. Closed cell foam though, you can like if you just want closed cell foam, You get those from a upholstery shop. You might be able to just type in 1/8 inch closed cell foam on Instagram. But Nick sells it for a pretty reasonable price, so you could probably just get it from him. That would,
Do you read this one? What is your process to set the slopes in crossover? Strictly for manufacturer recommendation.
Typically you start with the tweeter, find out what the FS is of it, and then how intense you are. Most of the time you multiply it by 2, and that gives you the crossover point for the tweeter. Typically you want to cross it over at 24 dB so that you don't have any phasing issues. And then you start working from there. So most of the time, if you're doing if you're doing a 2-way set, you'd find out what the FS is for the tweeter, and or just call the manufacturer, because most manufacturers will tell you how they want their tweeters crossed over. Although I have talked to certain manufacturers and they were total douchebags about it. And they were like, why don't you just use a passive? Because I'm going active. Well, why would you want to do that? You remember that conversation, right? I think that was, those were those tree guys. Anyways, once you have that, so let's say, for example, you figure out, you do the math, and let's say your tweeter needs to be crossed over at 3,000 hertz. More than likely, you'll just round it up to 32. And then your mid bass would play up to 32 at 24 and down to 80. There's no reason why you need to play it less than 80. Debate that all you want, really don't care. Alright, so I got that.
Alright. 2021 Accord.
Oh, mid-range are generally going to be somewhere around 350. So most mid-range you play down about 350. And that's a good place to start there.
Alright, 2021 Accord. It is there a wiring harness for the stock 10-channel amplifier.
Yeah, that's
the Metro?
Metro. Yeah,
MetroOnline.com.
It's like an HN3 or something.
I mean, that would be an Access.
Yeah, Access. But
Access.
You just go to MetroOnline.com. Top right-hand corner is a hourglass, or like a search spyglass. Type in Honda amplifier bypass, and that should come right up. It should, anyways.
It is me, or do you guys? Your gas price also went higher. Right now in Vancouver, Canada, is a 1.66 per liter.
Our gas prices
here.
suck. Yeah. I need to buy gas for my car right now, but I keep.
I just put water.
Just put water.
Yeah. That's
okay.
it.
I mean, whatever works for you. I mean, if that'll get you through the day.
Yeah.
All right. So, I've made the change, Fernando.
Thank you so much.
All right. So it's gonna take a minute to do its thing. Hold on. I'm not done yet. I gotta delete this one.
Oh, what the heck,
dude.
Almost 4 liters in a gallon. Yeah, no kidding. Over here is crazy.
Excuse me. Wow. When I try to have both of us in the frame, you just put it right.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not a camera guy, man.
This is what I gotta deal with. Oh,
yeah.
Gosh. Oh man. Yeah. No, you guys' gas is probably way more than us.
Perfect. That looks better.
Dean, are you dev taught on web design, or do you use templates to make it easier? Oh no, dude, I'm not gonna lie. What?
You didn't change the title.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy. All right, hold on. Unfortunately, no. I do everything the hard way, so there. Fix it yourself.
Thank you so much.
So you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. So you're not doing it right. Hold on. Go there. Now do it. Backspace. There you go. Now put the letters in. All right, now hit.
Perfect.
Come down here. All right, now hit save changes. See, there you go. Okay. Yay.
Jesus, man.
This guy, I swear. No, I always, for my website, I use Squarespace. But most everything, I always do the hard way. I just start from scratch. It sucks. Not a camera guy. Nando is 95% of the frame. I know. He just says that because it's annoying.
Don't.
Fernando being antisocial. Yeah. What would cause a loud whine through speakers when the radio has been off for more than 30 seconds? When the radio is turned back on, the whine goes away. No alternator whine when driving. Is it high level? That would be my question. If it's high level, that would make total sense. Because what I used to tell guys a long time ago, especially with cheaper high level to low level adapters, is never turn the radio off, turn the radio down. Because when you turn the radio off, there could be strange things happening out through those speaker lines. And keep in mind, your amplifier is just going to try to reproduce it. So even though the speakers aren't necessarily making the noise, the load that is not there anymore could be causing issues, and you could be hearing strange things. If it is an aftermarket radio, that makes no sense. If it's a factory radio, it makes total sense. Don't turn it off, turn it down. Because the DC offset is still on, which means that it's going to try to reproduce any sound that's still there. That's the only thing I can think of in that particular situation. So you might need a better high level to low level adapter, could also fix that problem. But unless you got a good one, I don't know. Going with the logos I have. How do you send me bracket for the brakes and door logos? I have no idea. Hi from Sound Brazil. Hi. Hey guys, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Did you have a great Thanksgiving?
I have an amazing Thanksgiving. That was awesome. Okay,
I'm gonna go with you. May not have done this right. All right, hold on.
Why?
Hold on. No, I'm gonna just check here.
DNF?
No, not you.
Oh, it's not there? Question. 2019 Dodge Charger. It has a 3.5 inches third center speaker channel up in the dash. Does just its own channel? Can you tap into the left speaker or right speaker?
If you have an answer for that, go ahead. 3.
Channel speaker, a center speaker. So, does the Charger has a 3.5? It hasn't there. I don't know. Is it in their own channel?
I'm not listening. I'm doing something else.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what Honda has for this. Yeah. No, all they have is the one, which I don't think is. I think that's for behind the radio. That is for behind the radio. Let's see what that does. DSP. No, that just brings up the HON2. So I thought there was an HON3. Oh well. And alright, well then they don't have it. That sucks. Yeah, they don't make one. That's a no on the Honda. And there's nothing over there. Yeah. Okay. What's a 2020? Honda. I know, right? A cord. LX. Let's go there. Let's get parts. I have DSP listed. Access digital signal processor. Yeah, so that's the HN3. My guess is they don't make that harness. Yeah, so that's it. That's the HN3 harness. Nope. That sucks. So they've never bothered to break. So it'd be an HO. Yeah. So they've never bothered to break that up, I guess, to make just a regular harness for that. 16 amp T harness. That's a 2. Huh. Yeah. No, they don't have it. My bad. Sorry. I tried. All right. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, do you just tap into the factory wiring? I mean, you can. I mean, typically what I would. So, oh man, I feel like they made. So the problem is that you have to go in and out. So it's not really gonna matter. I'd pull the DSP down. I'd pull the factory amplifier harness out, get it as far as I could, and try to go up about 3 or 4 inches. I'm gonna cut it there, and I'm gonna attach everything there. I'm either gonna solder in my own like 8 or 10 pin harness, or I'm gonna solder all my wires together there so that I can put it all back together if I need to down the road. But that's typically what we do. If there is no interface harness for it, is that we try to do it in a manner that it can be put back relatively easy, you know. All right, what do we got? We gotta go, guys, because we gotta start the live show. So we'll see you guys in a couple minutes over on Facebook. You guys have a great. This has been 5 minutes of 5 star. It's Fernando.
Bye.
Oh wow. Bye.